The origins of Buddhism. Greetings to all viewers. Today, we will explore one of the world's most influential and widespread religions, Buddhism. Buddhism is not just a religion but also a path guiding people towards enlightenment and inner peace. Let's embark on a journey through the history of the formation and development of Buddhism. The birth of the Buddha. Buddhism originated in India around the 6th century BCE, founded by Prince Siddhartha Gautama, who later became known as the Buddha Shakyamuni. Prince Siddhartha was born into a royal family in Kapilavastu, now part of Nepal. Despite growing up surrounded by the luxuries of palace life, he was deeply troubled by the suffering that people faced, such as illness, old age, and death. At the age of 29, he decided to leave the palace, abandoning his wife, child, and wealth, to seek a path to liberate humanity from suffering. After many years of ascetic practices and deep meditation, he attained enlightenment under the Bodhi tree, becoming the Buddha. The Buddha's teachings. After his enlightenment, the Buddha began teaching what he had realized. The core of his teachings is the Four Noble Truths and the Noble Eightfold Path. The Four Noble Truths are fundamental truths. First, dukkha, life is suffering. Second, samudaya, the cause of suffering is desire and ignorance. Third, nirvana, suffering can cease. And fourth, magga, the path to the cessation of suffering is the Noble Eightfold Path. The Noble Eightfold Path consists of 8 practices that help individuals live rightly and free themselves from suffering. Right view, right thought, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. These teachings not only guide people to escape the suffering of life, but also lead them toward the state of nirvana, where suffering and the cycle of rebirth no longer exist. The growth and spread of Buddhism. After the Buddha's passing, his disciples continued to spread his teachings. For over 2,000 years, Buddhism spread throughout India and eventually to other countries such as Sri Lanka, Myanmar, Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, Tibet, China, Korea, Japan, and Vietnam. During its development, Buddhism split into several schools, with the 2 largest branches being Theravada, also known as the original or southern tradition, primarily practiced in Southeast Asian countries such as Thailand, Myanmar, and Laos, and Mahayana, or the northern tradition, prominent in China, Japan, and Vietnam. Despite differences in practice and doctrine between the schools, all revere the Buddha and aim towards the common goal of liberation from the cycle of samsara rebirth. Buddhism's influence on the world. Today, Buddhism is one of the world's major religions, with over 500 million followers. Buddhism has not only profoundly impacted the spiritual lives of individuals, but has also shaped the culture, art, and philosophy of many nations. Buddhism's core values, such as compassion, wisdom, selflessness, and inner peace, have become universal human values. Particularly in modern times, Buddhist philosophies of meditation and mindfulness are increasingly applied to enhance both mental and physical well-being. Over more than 2,500 years of history, Buddhism has maintained its freshness and appeal due to its deep and humanistic teachings. Buddhism is not merely a religion but also a path for individuals to seek true peace and happiness. We hope that through this video, you have gained more knowledge and deeper insight into the history and core values of Buddhism. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in future videos.